And I'm not proud of my address in a torn up town, no postcode envy. But every song's like gold teeth, grey goose dripping in the bathroom, bloodstains, ball gowns, trash in the hotel room. We don't care.
Good morning.
Good afternoon.
And good evening. This is R.O.W.
Real life and raw.
TU Thursdays. Today's topic is going to be today's generation.
Ew, totally gross. I'll start off. The lack of control that today's generation have is very, very sad.
Yes.
I feel like I kind of want to blame the parents because you guys are letting them run around, you know, just let them do whatever, and letting them do whatever leads to a lot of bad things happening to them. Probably such as kidnapping, meeting up with the wrong person, you know, over Facebook or Twitter or whatever. Oh, you guys not setting your limits like you guys used to do, or like you guys were taught. And I mean, it's okay to make your child happy, but you have to set some type of standards because
can't be your child's friend.
No, you can't. No,
friend, and you need to be a little more. And this goes out to the people that are around 21 to 25. You need to be more involved in your child's concerned parent.
It's okay to give your child a cell phone, but I feel like it's a certain age or a certain grade you do it. I would honestly say with today's happenings in our school system, I would say probably 4th grade at the minimum, maybe even 5th. But don't give them a phone that allows the internet, that allows all these different types of apps, because with that, it leads to child abduction, child molestation, child anything. It leads to your child disappearing, and we do not want that. Just give them a simple phone that flips, a flip phone, you know, let them where they're able to dial or even text, because, you know, some teachers, they don't even like the phones in the classroom, and be like, hey, Mom, I'm ready. My teacher's acting like something, or hey, Mom, something just happened at school. I don't feel safe. Can you please come get me? Or, you know, just some way to keep in contact with your child, but without giving them a lot of access. Just limit some things. They don't need everything.
They don't. I can say with that, that's why your kids are fast and hard-headed now. And you're saying, where did you learn that from? And honest to God, that you didn't, you know, do this in front of them. Yes. It's because of that. Technology is a helper, but technology is a harmer.
Yes, it will destroy.
Make sure that if they're on a computer, you're supervising what they're doing on the computer.
Yes.
When they're watching TV, make sure you have your parental locks on certain channels.
Yeah,
definitely.
While they're watching TV. It's all about what you do. Don't say, oh my God, I don't know where they got it from, because you allowed it.
You're your child's biggest influence.
Even if you didn't teach them personally, you allowed them to go around somebody.
Thank you for saying that. Parents, your kids love you. So with them loving you and they look up to you and they want to be around you, you need to be careful of what you're saying on that phone, especially women that want to bring Ray Ray and JoJo over. Be careful. You have children now. You have to think like a parent. You are no longer a kid. Your life revolves around your kid now. So you got to be careful with that. And then now your kid is going off being at school trying to get boyfriends and stuff like that. A kid needs to be a kid.
She sees Mom, you do it.
Yeah, a kid needs to be a kid.
Be a good influence.
Now for what
we had Where the Millers that came out. It's basically about a drug dealer that gets into some trouble with his supplier, and the supplier sends him on a mission to Mexico to pick up a shitload of weed that's impossible to bring back in a small car. So he comes up with a great idea to get a stripper, a virgin, and a runaway to pose as his family, because his thinking, it seems like they're going on a trip to Mexico and coming back in an RV, border control won't stop them. Let's see how that goes. Then we have Percy Jackson, The Sea of Monsters. If you haven't seen the first one, I highly suggest you see it in order to catch up with this one. Same scenario though. It's basically about them going on an adventure to find the Golden Fleece, and this is going to help them save their campgrounds for the Half-Bloods. Now we're going to fast forward. We have Elysium, which comes out tomorrow, August 9th, 2013. It's starring Matt Damon and Jodie Foster. The year is 2154. And two type of people are living right now. You have the very wealthy, which lives on Elysium. That's the spacecraft that hovers above Earth. They have the type of line healthcare and a cure for cancer. Then you have the very poor, which of course live on Earth. And the character Mac Damon plays basically gets very sick, where he only has a few days of living. With that said, he has to figure a way to get to Elysium without getting shot down beforehand. Then we have Planes, which is a kid-friendly movie. It's from the makers of Cars. If you love cars like I did, you will love Planes. Then we have I Give It a Year. It's basically about two people that falls madly in love with each other, but everyone around them feels it's not going to work. As they get closer to their 1-year anniversary, temptation starts to roll around. Then, something that you probably never really heard of or seen a lot of advertisement about is called In a World. You can check YouTube or Google for a trailer.
And now back to TU Thursdays.
Alright.
Okay.
So my thing about today's generation is babies having babies. It hurts.
Sorry, take your time.
It hurts, like, really to see the young kids out there having kids. Like, I don't understand. I don't know what to say. Like, it just bothers me because it's so many. It's not just a little bit. It's so many of these young people having kids, and it's like people allow it and condone it, and it's okay.
I mean, I know some families that don't actually, if their kid gets pregnant, they're okay with it, and they don't want, abortions or anything like that. That's cool or whatever. But ways to prevent it, because your child is not ready at 15, and now they're getting younger to where they're 12 and 10 years old. Yes, 10. Look it up. 10.
I don't know why then. 10.
So with that said, what you're gonna have to do as parents issue again, what you're gonna need to do, you're gonna need to monitor. You're gonna need to sit up here. Where are you going? You have to get in your. Oh, mom, it's none of your business. You have to know.
It's okay. They're not gonna be your best friend, and kids are kids. They're not gonna like you 90% of the time.
And that's
get
okay.
in their face. Get in their business. Do your job as a parent. Because honestly, when you have a 15-year-old having a kid, you're gonna be raising another kid.
Basically, pretty much.
Unless you want your 15-year-old to drop out of school and take care of that child. But how are they going to do that with a part-time, no high school diploma job? Like, it's not our parents aren't the best parents. It wasn't the best generation. And yes, things have changed, but it doesn't make it better.
No.
I mean, I got my butt whipped. I can put it like this. If I didn't get my butt whipped, my mama wasn't in my face, I probably had a baby at 15, 16 years old. If my mama wouldn't have prevented me from going out to a lot of places and being up in my business, a lot of stuff would have happened. Yeah, I didn't like whoopings. Yeah, I didn't like this. But guess what? It made me a better person to where I am now. Just because you didn't like getting whipped or just because you didn't like discipline that your parents gave you doesn't mean that look at you now. Did it make you a better person for those who are good people, or did it make it worse?
Right.
And just because y'all just gotta come together. I'm just sorry.
Just because they don't like you now for disciplining them doesn't mean that they're not gonna respect you later. Because like you were saying, my parents were both disciplined as well. They were super strict, but now I see why. Like I mean, I'm blessed. I didn't end up like some other people, how, popping out at 12, dropping out of school at, 9th grade because they didn't feel like going to school.
Yeah.
Like, I appreciate it now.
Right. And with the kids, having kids, parents, you don't be afraid to talk to your kid about sex. It's never too early to talk about it. Just because you talk about it doesn't mean that they're going to go out and do it. If you talk about it, they're more than likely to think about what their mommy and daddy told them and go have sex. It's not going to happen. You talk to them, they're going to know. If you don't talk to them, they're going to get information from the outside world, which is most likely not the right information.
Mix it up with Rain and what to do in the world around you with Weird.
I'm Rain with your Mix It Up, and your Mix It Up for today is a Mai Tai. What you will need is 2 ounces of rum, light, some orange juice, some pineapple juice, a float of rum, dark, and a splash of almond liquor. Top it off with a cherry, and there's your Mai Tai. Now to what to do in the world around you with
what to do in the world around you. Now, today is the LA's Art Walk. Again, yes, it comes around every month. So go enjoy, go have fun. Then you can go to what I like to call, it's way in like West Covina, Orange County area. It's called the Shark Club. It's an 18 and older club. It's real fun. You go out there, it's basically a lot of the frats and fraternities come. So go there, enjoy that. If you like to dance, oh, trust me, they dance. Then, if you want to go exploring for all my explorers, this is something new you can do this weekend. First, you need money for this one, buddy. Okay? Make sure you got it. Make sure it's a lot. You're going to need a map of your state or your city. When you get that map, you're going to open it up, you're going to close your eyes, and you're going to point down. Okay? When you point down and you find out what finger the city once you find out the city your finger landed on, that's where you're going, and you're going to explore out there. This has been Weirdly with what to do in the world around you. Back to TU Thursdays. Now, my thing with today's generation is you guys need to be more knowledgeable just with everything in general. I guess this is touch bases with Rain's subject, but my problem is, example, I had a 19-year-old girl, okay? I'm not that old. I'm old, but I'm not that old. I'm not giving my age out there. But she came, and I actually worked with her. She came, and she basically informed me that her information that she got, it's okay from the first month of pregnancy to the 6th month of pregnancy, it's okay to basically smoke. Then she specified it's also okay if it's marijuana. It's not gonna hurt. And she said that I've seen it happen and stuff like that. That's not an all case scenario.
Smoking during pregnancy at any time is a bad idea.
Yeah, it mess up the child before it's even born.
Yes.
And then after I basically schooled her on that, and she still didn't believe me, but that's not my thing. She also informed me that basically up to your 3rd or 4th month of knowing that you're pregnant, it's okay to consume alcohol, just at a certain level of amount. That's also, I let her know, false. You can harm the child. Now, in every scenario, some kids come out cool. That doesn't mean it's going to work for you. Everybody needs to know, just because it happened to one and, they were blessed or lucky enough or a miracle happened with them, doesn't mean it's going to happen for you.
Right.
No.
So, notification, drinking while you're pregnant during any part is a bad idea.
It says it on the alcohol bottle.
Basically, back to the cheer. Be more knowledgeable about the information you're getting. Please stop listening to everybody's mouth and actually go to a doctor. Someone that has a license. Someone that took years of studying to be in that position, so you'll know what it is, and especially when it comes down to health.
Fact of the day with Rain.
Your fact of the day is, did you know it takes 76 work days? Yes, 76 work days for the average person to read the terms and conditions that we agreed to in a year.
This has been R.O.W.
Real life and raw.
Bye.